In this video, I'll be covering Facebook traffic. I'm really excited to be bringing you this lesson, as I believe that Facebook is one of the best forms of online traffic available in terms of targetability and reach. And I'll give you some statistics that'll blow your mind right now about the power of Facebook. Now, Facebook is the #2 most visited website on the planet. That's behind Google. There's 1.28 billion monthly active users, and that's increasing by 15% per year. At present, 802 million people log into Facebook on a daily basis. There's 1 billion mobile active users. The average time spent on Facebook for all of those people is 20 minutes per day. There is 4.75 million pieces of content shared on a daily basis, 20 million photos uploaded daily, and 4.5 billion likes generated daily. And 42% of marketers report that Facebook is important to their business. So if you look at the sheer volume and numbers that I've just presented here, you'll see just how great the reach is in Facebook. And the good thing about advertising on Facebook is it can be super targeted, and I will show you that in this lesson. Now, before I get into generating the traffic, I just want to make you aware of the Facebook rules. It's very important to keep abreast of the rules when it comes to Facebook. One thing I notice is the Facebook rules are continuously changing. You must stay within the Facebook rules, otherwise you can get warnings and you can even be blocked from certain actions, or even worse, have your account shut down. You can be blocked from posting inappropriate content, acquiring friends too quickly, and there's a whole swag more. I strongly urge you to click on facebook.com/help and go into manage your account, and then click on warnings and blocks, and just read through it. It gives you a clear outline of what you can and can't do within Facebook. And just make sure that you continuously stay up to date with Facebook's rules and regulations. It's very important. Okay, in this video I'll be covering the following Facebook traffic methods. There is the chat method, which is free advertising to acquired friends or followers. There's the fan page method, which is free advertising for people who like your fan page. There's paid advertising and viral marketing. Now, I'll be going through the first three there, chat method, fan page method, and paid advertising, in greater detail within this video. I also have a separate video dedicated to viral marketing. Okay, the first method we're going to talk about is the chat method, and this is basically free advertising to friends and followers. Now, on a daily basis, you can connect with people and see if they would like to be friends. Now, to look for people within your niche, you can use the graph search, which allows results to be filtered by various criteria. And I'll give you a demo on how to do that a little later. Now, don't request too many friends per day, otherwise you can get a warning. I recommend no more than 30 per day. Now, if you're starting to send friend requests to too many people, Facebook can consider it spam and then put a block on your account. So just be very careful when you do it. And once you get to the maximum of 5,000 friends, the rest become followers. Once you have a lot of friends or followers, you don't have to wait till you get to 5,000 or anything. You can do it straight away, even with 20 friends. You can then post content and relevant offers on your Facebook, and you're basically getting free traffic. It's important to note that due to a change in Facebook's algorithms, when you share something to your friends, not every single one of your friends receive that post, and the algorithm is worked out by how much engagement you've had. So if there are particular people that you definitely want to see your post, you want to have a little bit of engagement. For example, chats or comments or likes on their posts and any other type of connection between you, then you'll definitely get those posts advertised to those friends. But having said that, most of your friends will get the post. It's just not all of them, so don't be surprised if you find out that some people didn't get your actual post. Now, another question a lot of people have asked is, can you set up more than one Facebook account? Now, Facebook don't really allow it, but there's a lot of people do it. I personally have just one account. Some people like to separate their business from their personal life, so they then set up 2 accounts. But if Facebook finds out, they could then slap your account. So the risk is up to you. If you create one account, there is a way around it. There is a facility where you can create lists. So you can have one list for your personal friends and the other list for your business friends. Okay, I've just gone over to Facebook, and I'll just give you a bit of a look on how you can acquire friends through the graph search method. Okay, the graph search is just located just above your news feed, just up here. Now, if you just click on the graph search, it'll give you some suggestions like people I may know, my friends, etc., etc. You can then type in criteria. So this is very powerful, and there are all sorts of targeting criteria. For example, you can target people who like a person, people who like a business, people who like a movie, a place, a game, a rock band, a particular style of music, people who live in a geographical area, people who belong to specific Facebook groups. It's just endless. And just as an example, if I'm in the internet marketing space, I'll type in people who like, say, Frank Kern. So you've got people who like Frank Kern. Now I know Frank Kern is a big internet marketer. The people who like Frank Kern will have similar interests to what I would. Like a lot of these people I'm already friends with, but if you just scroll down further till you get to people who are not your friends. So for example, this guy here, Anthony Stewart Tilley, I might want to add him as a friend. You could simply click add friend, but if they don't know you, they may be reluctant to become your friend. I mean, some people might just do it out of the box, but what you can do, and this is powerful, you can just send them a message. So you just click on message, and what you then do is just send a little message. It might be something like, I viewed your profile and I think we share the same interests and would love to connect with you and share information, or just a quick little message to them, and then send the friend request. You know, you can give them a little bit of background about yourself and why you want to become friends with them. It just gives you more chance of them adding you as a friend. So what you can do is then send those types of messages to some of these people. You can also click on the name here, and that'll take you to the person's Facebook page, and then you can read a bit about them if you like to do that. You can also click on their friends and at the same time target their friends as well. So it's sort of endless what you can do. I'll just go back. I might try another criteria, which is people who like ClickBank. This brings up more. So it just goes on and on. So for me, I could do people who like ClickBank, which is a affiliate marketing network. I've got people who like network marketing, which is a group that share ideas about network marketing. I could target people who like Max Bounty, which is a CPA network. If you're in a different niche, like for example, you might be in the dog training niche, you might want to target people who like Labradors, people who like the Dog Whisperer. I mean, it's just endless. If your target audience is a local one, you could target people that live in your local area or like something local, like a particular place or a particular bar or restaurant. I mean, it really is endless. And just remember, when you're sending these requests, as previously mentioned, don't send more than 30 requests a day. Otherwise, Facebook could possibly close down your account, and you don't want to do that. If you make 30 requests per day and 20 people accept, in a month you could have another 600 friends, and they just keep accumulating. And very important, when you post things on your Facebook newsfeed, you want to post mostly value and a little bit of pitch. So for every 6 things you post, you can make 5 value and 1 pitch to an offer. Because reason being is that people do not like getting continuously pitched to. They then start not responding and basically lose trust in you. So what you want to do is provide value, 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 and then pitch. The more value you provide, the more they'll trust you, and the more likely they'll be to actually buy one of your offers. With free value, it can be a bit of insight, a bit of information. You can just share a YouTube video. For example, you might want to pitch a bit of a motivational video if you're pitching to business people. And on other posts, you might want to share links to blogs on other good free valuable information about business. Okay, so I hope you can see how easy that is to do, and it is free. And if you just dedicate a half an hour a day to do this, you could then build up your friends and followers very quickly. You might find that you engage in a bit of conversation with them back and forward before you become friends, but that's all good. And the beauty of all this is that it's free advertising. Very, very effective. Okay, the second method I'm going to show you now is the Facebook fan page method. Now, what you want to do is set up a fan page, and I will show you how to do this shortly. Select an appropriate image or background for your fan page. Fill in further information about your page. Post some quality articles relating to your niche. Now, this is important because when your fan page is new and you're trying to get people to like your fan page, they'll check out your fan page before liking it. So you want to just put some good articles on there. Make sure you publish the page. Then you can advertise for likes and or invite your existing friends or followers to like your fan page. Share value and place a call to action for shares and likes. So in effect, that means when you make a post, just have a call to action to share, like or comment to people reading that post. And you want to post links back to your blog if you do have a blog, which will increase traffic for your blog. And then you can pitch affiliate offers or offers on your own product. And with this method, the same method applies. For every 5 or 6 times you post value, you can then pitch. It just makes users more responsive. Okay, I've just gone back to Facebook and I just want to give you a demo on how to create a fan page. So what you want to do is click on this down arrow right here and click on create page, and then you want to choose whatever category it relates to here. It can be local business or place, company, institution, brand or product, etc, etc. So I'll just click on brand or product. Then you can choose a further category under there, and just for the example I'll just go for software, and brand or product name, this will be the name of your page. Just go, for example, video creation software. I'll just put test for now and click get started. Okay, so then you go to the about. So what you want to do here is just add a few sentences as to what your page is about. This is a test page. Then down here you want to put your website, and then you want to have a unique page address. So I usually keep it the same name, so video creation software test. You go save info, then profile picture. You can just upload a picture either from your computer or from a website. So I'll just upload this just for example purposes. And then you go next. You can choose to add to favorites, but I'll just skip that one. And then it comes up defaulting to an advertising section to advertise for likes, but I'll go through that a bit later. So at the moment I'm just setting up the page. So what I'll do is I'll skip, and there you go. Now you can start inviting your friends by using this box here. It even gives you some suggestions where you can click invite. Also, another box comes up to say choose whether to like and comment as yourself or one of the pages you manage, and you can just click OK, because what it allows you to do is post it as your page name or post it as your own name. So this page is linked to my own name. I do have 2 other pages that I use, which is Natural Health Zone and Online Marketing Zone, and this is that new test one that I created. Now to add a cover image, all you go is add a cover and then either choose from your own photos or upload photos. So I'll just go to upload photo. I can choose anything I want, or I can create one in Photoshop, and there are a number of tools out there that make it quite easy to design some page art for your page. I'll just click this for now, and there you go, there's some cover art. Now these images I would not use on a page, I'm just doing this for test purposes. Now when you put your background photo onto, you can drag it around to reposition it, and then you just click save changes, and there you have your page set up. And basically then you can just start posting. Now you can post on your page as yourself or any one of your other pages, but I would always post as your own page. So there you go people, that's how dead simple it is to create a Facebook fan page. And just remember, your own fan page does have its own URL, which I created in an earlier step. So you can just rewind the video and see that, but for this one I set it at facebook.com/video creation software test. The next method I'm going to talk about is Facebook paid advertising. Now I use this a lot, it's very effective and it's highly targeted. Now first you want to set up a fan page or use an existing one. As per before, select an appropriate image or background for your page, fill in further information about your page, post some quality articles relating to your niche, publish your page, set up a landing page to your offer, set up an advertising campaign. I'll show you how to set up various campaigns, but the most common one I use is links to website. The URL should always be for your landing page rather than straight to the sales page. And then select the ad images. So you can either use your own or select from the Facebook library. If you use your own and you want to get them off the web, just ensure that you're not breaching any copyright. Now, the images must be relevant to your offer, and you should use multiple images to split test the performances of the cost per click and the click-through rate. I normally use about 5 or 6 ads and then monitor the CPC and CTR of all 6 ads as the campaign's getting started. It usually becomes clear after a few days which images are performing better in terms of the cost per click and click-through rate. And what you can do then is simply switch off the ones that aren't working and keep the ones that are giving you the best return. Okay, you want to make sure you use effective ad copy and have a call to action on your ad. Facebook allows you to select the call to action button. This one is very important. You need to select the targeting, e.g. age group, gender, behaviours, interests, countries, locations, etc. I'll show you how to do that shortly. Select the date range for your ad run. I normally initially select it for a week, and then if it's doing okay, I'll extend it. Select where your ad's displayed. That's in terms of the right hand column or the Facebook news feed, and whether it's on mobiles or desktops. Select your minimum bid per click or impression and daily ad spend, and then run your ad. Once you run your ad, you'll receive an email from Facebook when the ad is approved. As previously mentioned, just monitor the performances of the images and inactivate the worst performing images. With Facebook paid advertising, there are a number of options that you can use. I've just listed them here. This is just a screen dump from actual Facebook, which comes up when you create an ad. You can pay to boost your posts. Boost your posts is just a way to get your post posted to a larger reach. There's promote your page, which you can basically advertise for likes to your page. Once you have likes to your page, you basically can post stuff and people who like your page will see it. Just keep in mind that not every single person who likes your page will see it. Facebook's algorithm changes means that the people you engage with the most are more likely to see your posts. Then you have send people to your website, which is the one that I most often use for paid advertising. There's also promoting conversations on your websites, get installs of your app, increase engagement to your app, raise attendance at your event if you're having an event, get people to claim your offer, and get video views. So there's a whole raft of advertising that you can do. The demo that I will give you will be the third one down there, will be send people to your website. Okay, I'll just give you a demo on how to create an ad. What you want to do is go to this little arrow up here and just click create ad. The next thing you need to do is select what type of ad you want. So on this one I'll put send people to your website. Now you want to put the URL to promote in. Now I have a capture page for the $1 million sales video set up, so I will select that one. And then you can select your targeting. If you scroll down here, now I generally like to target the tier 1 countries, which are Australia, United States, United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand. Depending on your offer, just target whatever country you want to target. Then there's the age group. For example, I might go for 21 to 60. You can target men, women, or all. You can select languages. You can then go down to more demographics. You have relationships, people that are married, people that are not, people that are interested in relationships, have educational level, have work. You can select employers, job titles, people that are in various industries, ethnic affinity, the generation they're in, parents, political interests, life events. There are so many that you can select. So if I click on educational level, it'll add educational level there, and then you can select whatever you want to select in here. Associate degree, for example. Languages, I'll choose English speaking, or you can choose other languages too. If you want to add Spanish or French or whatever you want, that's okay as well. Interests, if I'm in the internet marketing space, I might want to put in Frank Kern. So that's how many people like Frank Kern, 62,000 people, so I'll put him in there. And then they give you suggestions of other people that are in the similar niche, like I might put in Ryan Dice, 36, Mike Full Same, who has 122,000, Network Marketing Pro, which has got another 500,000, ClickBank, it's got another 543,000. You can just keep going on and on with the interests. You can target them as much as you like, so it's absolutely brilliant. You can even add behaviors, like any of these options here. I usually have online spenders, that's a good one. You're targeting people that actually are spending money. Also, you've got so many other different behaviors that you can choose from, so just have a bit of a play around with that. And there's even further categories here if you want to have a look at those. It's just endless. So at the moment, with the criteria I've got selected there, the potential reach is fewer than 1,000, and that's because I've got people with an associate degree. If I just remove this one and remove online spenders active, you have a reach of 320,000 people. I personally like to get my reach above 1 million people, so in that particular case I can add some more interests in there and find some more people that I can add to that reach. And this gives you a summary of the criteria that you've selected. Then you go to how much do you want to spend, and just say I want to spend $6 a day. It's good to start off low. You can choose to run my ad set continuously starting today, or you can set a start and end date. So I'll set a start and end date, so I'll start it from today and then go to a week's time, and there it says you'll spend. I've set $6, so your total spend will not exceed $6 every day. I mean, once you get better at this, you can increase that. I usually leave that as optimizers for website clicks, which means Facebook optimize it to ensure you get the best click-through rate. But what you can do, if you like, you can go optimize for clicks and select manually set your maximum bid, and here you can actually select a maximum bid that you want to put in. So if, for example, that gives you a suggested 57 cents there, you could lower that or higher that. If you lower that, because the bid range there is 0.34 to 0.79 cents is what they're expecting for you to pay per click. If you lower it too much, then the ad may not run. The best option I always do is just change this to optimize for website clicks. Then it has an ad set name, so what you can do is give it a meaningful name, which is $1 Million Sales Video, so I'll go MDSV, then scroll down here and the images you want to add for your ad set. What I'll do is just kill that old image and upload images, then I can use one from one of my own, or if I don't like one of my own, I can go browse library, and it'll have images that you've used before. This one's quite a high converting image, and I can try this one and go to the image library and search free stock images. So I can type in internet marketing, see what comes up. I can choose any of these images if I want. So once you've got your images, I usually like to select about 5 or 6. It'll then randomly display these messages throughout people's Facebook news feeds. Down here, then you select the page you want to put it on. Now this is the test page that I put it on, or I've got one called Online Marketing Zone. I can make a headline and some text. So this is text that I used when I ran this ad before, but you can use whatever text is applicable to your offer. The call to action, usually put in learn more, but you know, you have a few other things like sign up, download, shop now. On here, it's saying it's coming up on the desktop news feed. This is for the ad preview and placements. You can also select mobile news feed and right column if you want. And this is how the ads are going to look. Now you can split test the text and the images as well. And once you've got all this set up, you just basically press place order. Now you can review your order if you like. It gives you a summary, and then just press place order, and then your ad will be away. Facebook will actually review the order and then approve it. I've found the first time I ran an ad, it took them about a day to approve it, but the next time I ran it, it took them literally about a half an hour to approve it. So you just have to wait till you get the email from Facebook. So that's how you set up an ad. Okay, I'll briefly go through how to monitor your ads as you're going along. First, go to Manage Ads. Now I'll just click on a small test run that I did a while back. You have your ad set there, and then you click on the ad set, and that'll show you all the ads and the ad images. So as you're going along, you just want to monitor the amount of clicks you're getting and the cost per website click, and then you can simply switch them on and off by clicking this status button here. This message is just saying that the ad you're trying to edit is part of an ad set that's ended, because this is an old expired one. But I'll just show you how to look at your images. This particular image was a good one. It was getting a nice click-through rate there, and the cost was down to 0.41. This one didn't do so well. This one had a lower click-through rate, and it was $1.47 per website click, so I ended it pretty quickly. This one wasn't much better at $1.01 per click, and this one was probably the second best one at 80 cents per click. So what I did, I quickly ensured that I switched the other four off and I stuck with this one, and this was getting a nice click-through rate. So for some reason this particular image was doing a lot better. So you can just analyze your stats in that fashion, and not only you can do that, you can change each ad's text if you want to split test further. So I do recommend split testing and monitoring and continuously optimizing your campaigns to get the best value for money with your paid advertising. Now, Facebook has a lot of other very useful tools to help with analysis, targeting and advertising, and I'll just list them out here for you. You have the graph search, which was what I showed you earlier. There's also the Power Editor. This is basically an advanced ads manager designed for large advertisers. It just allows you to bulk manage your ads, targeting and ad placement options. It's something you could look at once you get more advanced and you start really ramping up your Facebook advertising. Just with this one, you can only use it with the Google Chrome browser. It doesn't seem to work on Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer. There's the tool called Audience Insights. Now this allows you to create an audience segment and analyze further demographics of that audience. You have Custom Audience. This allows you to connect with the people who have already shown an interest in your business or product, and you can create an audience from your customer contacts website or mobile app. And then you have Lookalike Audience. This is a way to reach new people who are similar to audiences that you already care about or already interested in. Now you can create a lookalike audience based on people who like your page, conversion pixels, or any of your existing custom audiences. Then you have conversion tracking. This allows you to track conversions of a selected action resulting from your advertising, so pretty powerful. It includes tracking your opt-ins, sales, and page likes, and much, much more. Now that just wraps up my lesson on Facebook traffic. As previously mentioned, this is one of my favorite forms of traffic. It can be highly targeted and very effective. And remember, the Facebook audience is growing on a daily basis. I do recommend using Facebook as a tool to getting traffic to your offer. Thanks for your patience in watching this lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson.